see
ready to play.
Folds then.
First set
between the third
Stefanos Tsitsipas
get us underway.
Play.
And the Spanish wonder kid, Carlos Alcaraz.
Alcaraz, he says his favorite shot is his big forehand. A lot of heavy spin on that shot, but he's got a nice drive on the backhand. It's a very clean, compact stroke in that two-handed backhand. His favorite surface is clay, but I think his game lends itself very nicely to the hard courts.
It's taken him about 30 seconds to settle down. Years of age. You're playing third seed on the biggest court in the world. Second point of the match, you pulled out a tweener. That's not a bad way to settle into your surroundings.
Pretty good tweener too.
It was.
You really didn't have another option. It wasn't. What do you guys call it? Showboating.
That's right. Yeah. He timed it sweetly, didn't he? Brings a lot of energy to the court, this guy. Just fascinating to see what we've admired so much about Alcaraz for a decent period now. We haven't seen too much of him in this kind of environment, playing the very best in the world on the biggest show courts, the biggest tournaments. I suspect he'll take it in his stride,
I mean, that's a big forehand, and that's one of the keys for Alcaraz in this match is to be able to hit that big forehand into the backhand of Tsitsipas. Try to rush him a little bit. Exactly the play right there. If you can get him to catch the ball late, you'll get some unforced errors. He'll have to go to the slice.
Well, how about this? 2 minutes on the clock. Spaniard with the first break point.
Juice.
First meeting between these two. First of a few, you would suspect. There's Dad on the left, Patrick Mouratoglou on the right. That's where Tsitsipas does a fair amount of his game development. Patrick's academy down in the south of France. He's been involved in his game a fair amount of time.
Advantage, Alcaraz.
This match, academy versus academy, with the Juan Carlos Ferrero Academy behind Alcaraz. Juan Carlos Alcaraz's coach.
Second chance for an early break. What a start by the 18-year-old from Spain.
First game.
And as if we needed any further evidence of this guy's pedigree, I mean, it's a lot to process, isn't it? This guy's 18 years of age. There's Juan Carlos Ferrero. He's been alongside Alcaraz since he was around 15 years of age. Very much part of the project of building.
That's a huge guy to have in your corner. Juan Carlos, great tactician. Those guys that knew how to change from defense to offense extremely well. Something that we're seeing from Alcaraz often in his matches. And that little play that we just saw him taking it into the forehand side of Tsitsipas and getting him over there before attacking the backhand, force him to pass you on that backhand, is a good play.
I mean, 18 too long, by the way, as well. He only turned 18 in May. Difficult to believe when you get courtside. Watch this guy. I caught the last few games of his win against Cam Norrie. It was interesting to see how he'd deal with one of the guys who's been the form players this season. Cameron Norrie from Great Britain, the lefty. Knows his way around the hard courts. He's got that tricky backhand that stays low. But I mean, Alcaraz was so impressive last few games. Forehand was enormous, playing so aggressively. That's what surprised me for a guy who perhaps so far has played his best tennis on the clay.
Tsitsipas to do is be forced to go to that slice. If you could deal with that shot, have opportunities. This slice just a little bit too short.
There's a bullet.
So far in this match, just 2 games in, of course, but he is out.
Alcaraz leads by 2 games to love.
Stefanos Tsitsipas in his match so far.
Perfect start then. World number 55.
Love 15.
Wasn't a bad serve, 123 miles an hour there. Two-handed backhand, it's so solid. Talk a lot about his forehand, and this is some good evidence of how big it is today, but the backhand is setting up a lot of opportunities.
Just wide. It's trying something different. Serve volley.
Nice little change up there for Stefanos. Smart player, often find ways to get back in matches. Has the game to play all court tennis. Very good at the net. I don't know, Lee, though, if that kind of strategy is going to work point after point.
15-30.
Against Alcaraz today.
$15-40.
It was interesting. I was watching Tsitsipas after that ball landed. Body language, as if he couldn't believe what he's been seeing so far in his opening 9 minutes.
This is one of those matches being Tsitsipas still young, still one of the up-and-coming, now one of the best players in the world, but this guy, the pressure's on Tsitsipas in this match.
Out.
And that could be very difficult to deal with as a player out there. All of a sudden the pressure shifts back to you. Of course, he's been dealing with it for a while against his fellow players, but this guy, 18 years old, it's a different kind of pressure playing the young guy.
hasn't he settled so quickly? No reaction from JCF. Double break already.
Alcaraz leads by 3 games to love. First set.
Well, it's been quite incredible. The opening 3 games from the 18-year-old. Double break and a 3-love lead. They promised much to win this one when these 2 players moved into the 3rd round. Tsitsipas with the wins over Andy Murray, that 5-setter, then a solid victory against Adrian Manarino, the French lefty. Alcaraz with impressive wins over Cam Norrie in straight sets, and the Frenchman Rinderknecht.
This is just, I mean,
30 love.
All right, he hasn't lost a point on his serve yet. I'll tell you another incredible stat. Tsitsipas is serving at 86% for serves. 86%. And he's stopped him to 42% so far on points won. That's... All right.
The level continues.
40
Reigning winners.
I mean, this level is... This looks like a video game right now. Who's controlling Alcaraz out here? Amazing.
(40-15).
So Tsitsipas is going to have to, in this set, at least take some chances, I think, hit the ball a little bit bigger if he can get a hold of it. He hasn't had any opportunities yet. It's a good return there.
Game. Alcaraz.
And backs it up once more. And equally as impressive as the tennis has been.
Alcaraz leads by 4 games to love. First set.
The speed at which he has settled into this environment. This is the biggest tennis court in the world, remember. In front of a big, big crowd. Apostolos looking a little shocked so far. Reminder that you can download the US Open app to follow all your players, your favourite players, track the latest scores, stats, highlights, player news and more. That's available in the App Store and Google Play Store.
Nice little change of direction. Nice forehand there. Stretching it out that angle.
15 love.
So Lee, one of my favorite things is to do is to try to read tennis players. It's always been something that I've done as a player, when I was coaching and as an analyst. And the face that Alcaraz brings to this is... It's just that dangerous look. He looks like a dangerous competitor. He actually reminds me of his favorite player. Reminds me of Rafa. And sort of that nod that he gave to Tsitsipas as they kind of walked back after the coin toss, it kind of stuck in my head there. I was like, okay, this is, I've seen this before. This respect that you pay your opponent and then go out and, you know, do your thing. It's just so impressive to see somebody do it at 18 years old. Some good offensive tennis there.
40 love.
The number 3 seed. He knows it's important to assert himself here at the end of this first set, regardless if he wins it or not. Try to get some of the momentum going into the second set.
forehand's been money so far.
40-15.
That's winner number 8. Only the one unforced error so far.
Game. Tsitsipas.
Tsitsipas on the board then. Ooh.
Alcaraz leads by 4-1. First set.
Relief for the Greek, but down a double break. It's been a sensational start to the match from the teenager. Let's see whether he can keep this going. Up a double break, 4-1.
Shot just not quite deep enough there.
Love for Dean.
A bit tougher to do anything with that slice. It stays so low. At least when you're approaching. I do think that result, the semifinal in Winston-Salem, was major for the confidence of Alcaraz on hard courts, especially coming into this event.
Let's for service.
Loves the clay. The French Open, he says, is his favorite event, but he says this is his favorite city. These fans are going to start to love him. Keep playing tennis like this.
Well, that's what struck me when I was courtside.
Love 30.
Tail end of that victory over Cameron Norrie. It was a pretty big crowd around that court. A few Spaniards in there as well, getting behind the youngster. But you get the sense that there is a, every time he arrives in maybe at a new event where you get a new fan base, they want to get a look at this kid. News is spreading fast about just what a talent he is. Imagine a large proportion of the fans inside Ash this afternoon will be watching this guy for the first time.
Good defense there.
Love 40.
Certainly no stranger to having to play defense from time to time. Such a smart player. Chance for him to get one of those breaks back. Perhaps make Alcaraz think twice. We get him out of his zone a little bit that he's been in. Pretty impressive to get up that 4-0.
Let's for service. Let's for service. Let's for service.
Shot there.
15-14.
Shot that he hits extremely well. That's that clay pedigree, knowing when to hit the drop shot. You see Stefanos playing pretty far back, defending. Some good defense in this game, in fact. Drop shot's going to be available. He hits it quite well.
Tsitsipas.
The last moment, despite dropping serve.
Alcaraz leads by 4-2, first set.
So a decent reaction from Tsitsipas, as you would expect for a player who's growing in experience at this level. Just felt a little shell-shocked after those opening 4 games.
He almost did look a little shell-shocked. He's kept to himself pretty well composed so far in this match, though, and now he's given himself some opportunities, and he's changed some momentum here. The look on his face has changed slightly. Looks a little more determined than shell-shocked now.
Out.
So Tsitsipas having some good success going into the forehand corner. If he can get the ball deep enough over in that forehand corner of Alcaraz, can negate some of that firepower.
Again,
the Masters 1000 champion this season for the first time as well. That was in the Principality of Monaco, Monte Carlo Rolex Masters. Rublev in that final. So he kind of jumped the queue in terms of winning the year-end championships. Managed to achieve that first earlier in his career. Needs some ATP finals in London.
Good stuff. So after losing 4 straight games, Stefanos Tsitsipas with a chance here to win 3 in a row.
Semi-finals coming into New York. Those 2 Masters events in Canada and Cincinnati. Made the last 4 at both.
Game. Tsitsipas. The new balls, please.
Turning into an intriguing
Alcaraz leads
opening set this one.
First set.
Let's see how Alcaraz deals then with this Tsitsipas resurgence. He led 4-0 with a double break. Things are a lot tighter now, but still with a single break of serve. Jump up the rankings he's made in around a year or so. Amazing to think that the rankings 24th of August 2020 was outside the top 300. On the brink of the top 50 now. It's been as high as 54, so 1 spot better than his current ranking of 55.
Defense there in the forehand corner from Tsitsipas. It was a good forehand. Alcaraz going for a little too much of an angle there. Well played point nonetheless.
Broke the top 100 around late May time this year. It was on the back of another challenger title spot just outside Lisbon in Portugal. On the back of that, qualified at Roland Garros and made the 3rd round.
When you talk about moving through the rankings, I feel like Alcaraz has done it the right way. Play the challenger events, play the futures events, play the challenger events. Don't play too many challenger events. Somehow find a way to get through those. The fact that he won a couple and really put that stamp there, and then get to the qualifying as fast as you can. And if you're good enough to qualify, make use of it. Most players can't do it that quickly. That's one of the things that clearly is so special about Alcaraz.
Alcaraz leads by 5-3, first set.
So he passes that test, gets things back on track. Now just a game away from a one-set advantage. I think that was a mischievous New York fan making a reference to a bathroom break there.
Nice volley. Yeah, it's interesting. In this climate right now, these fans are going to be behind Alcaraz if he continues to play this well. Partly because of the stuff that's the little controversy that happened with Murray.
Just pulled up after that volley, didn't he? The slide. It's a little bit uncomfortable.
It just amazes me that players these days can slide like that. Actually hurts my ankles just watching them.
15-all.
It's a mainstay of today's game. Everybody learning how to do it. Some of these great returns actually remind me of Juan Carlos Ferrero, how well he returned. Alcaraz just throwing himself at the ball often. Maintains good posture when he does it. Keeps things simple when he has to. It's a good return. It was a big serve. Tricky second serve out wide. That's one of those things, you play a set this well, and then your opponent makes a little bit of a comeback, they start coming back. If you can somehow hold again, get those two breaks, exactly what happened here, the momentum can shift back your way very quickly. You can kind of thwart that effort.
Double set point for the youngster. It has been from Carlos Alcaraz. That was a special set of tennis.
By 6-3. Second set, Alcaraz to serve.
Good to see. It doesn't seem to be too much of an issue physically anyway for Tsitsipas. So second set underway. Quite incredible half an hour from this Spanish 18-year-old.
How about that? I mean, you look at this guy's game, it just continues to impress me. He doesn't really have a weakness. And he can volley. Couple of good volleys, keeps that racket out in front. So far, he has taken the volleys kind of cross court. He likes to get the outside of that ball. Be keen to see if he can hit it up the line.
Let's for service.
But he's not afraid of coming in.
Short, and he's onto it.
30 love.
His favorite shot, this big forehand. Just the right amount of spin there. Not too much. He's able to hit it through the court extremely well. The banter starts between Stefanos and his father. Looked like he mouthed, "That's your fault."
Game. Alcaraz.
And straight back on it.
First game, second set.
It's only a relatively short break after the opening set, but no signs of any loss of focus from the youngster.
Well, certainly, Lee, as much as it's been talked about, you need to go into a match against Stefanos Tsitsipas knowing that it might happen. It's just whether he'll do it or not. And frankly, it's unfortunate because his tennis is always so enjoyable to watch. But as a player, have it on your mind that might happen and how you're going to deal with it.
love.
Carlos didn't quite get up to that backhand to execute the shot he wanted. So both players been successful when they've been able to rush their opponent's forehand a little bit. Return up the middle. Pretty good one from Alcaraz. Not a bad option against Tsitsipas.
Let for service.
So good as well.
30 all.
Defense out of the backhand corner and quick to make up the ground.
That's one of the things that Juan Carlos Ferrero was known for, is that backhand so solid from all parts of the court. He could change direction on it, and out of the corner, very difficult to hurt him. Clearly, some of that bleeding off onto Alcaraz. He's tough out of both corners.
The defense, the depth he was able to achieve in the blink of an eye, pulls the trigger.
Alcaraz just pinning Tsitsipas to this backhand corner. Finally getting the shorter ball he wanted, unleashing. Just not letting him out of those rallies. Not letting him get on offense.
Early chance to go up a set and a break. And he converts.
Alcaraz.
The quality keeps coming.
Alcaraz leads by 2 games to love. Second set.
Well, Alcaraz has certainly picked the right guy to channel in Rafael Nadal. And the thing that I'm impressed with so far in this match is he gives those fist pumps, gets himself all fired up, and then he gets right back to business. The focus is back in the face. Very level-headed.
Love 15.
Balance so far between aggression and consistency has been so good. Choosing which balls to go after. Twice as many winners to unforced errors so far.
Serve, getting that ball just into the body. Tsitsipas catching it a little bit late. In his matches, often Tsitsipas is the offensive player. He's been playing defense for most of this match. Certainly, he's really had no choice.
13.
It's not like he's not trying to get offensive.
Around the ball.
This guy moves like a boxer.
15.
His footwork is impeccable.
Makes it look effortless, doesn't he? So light on his feet. Well, it's been a carbon copy of the opening set. What a start he's made. Already in control.
Leads by 3 games to love. Second set.
3-0.
1 set to love.
Number 3 seed Stefanos Tsitsipas in a bit of a hole here, to say the least. Down a set, down 3-love against an opponent who is so far showing no signs of letting up. Completely unfazed, it would appear, by his first performance inside this famous court. Tennis has been so good, John Michael, it feels like I haven't even sort of processed that. This is his first match inside Arthur Ashe Stadium, his first visit to the US Open this year. It normally takes, you know, any kind of player a little time to settle down, doesn't it? Never mind a guy who's 18 years of age.
I mean, I'm processing it as well alongside you here. This has just been, I think a lot of people in the stands are.
30 left.
Again, it's why so many people have been talking about Carlos Alcaraz for a while. This is what makes champions, your ability to go out and raise the level and keep it.
$40 love.
Good game so far for Tsitsipas. Some big serves. Needs to try his best to start getting a hold of some of these points. The bigger forehand. He's been pinned to that backhand corner.
Out. Game. Tsitsipas.
Voigt's going a double breakdown this time.
By 3 games to 1. Second set.
Still having to play catch up in this second set. USOpen.org, that's the official home, official online home for Point by Point live scoring, highlights, real-time stats, all the draws. The schedule for Saturday will be appearing soon. It's the official tournament website, USOpen.org.
Good point there. This is where Tsitsipas will mount an attack.
Love team.
Raise his intensity. He's not number 3 in the world for no reason. He's got all the tools to get back in matches like this. I'm impressed with the first serve percentage of Alcaraz so far in this match. Just set and a half in. It's about 75%. It's a good number. Certainly for an 18-year-old, impressive number. We're not looking at a guy who's 7 feet tall. Maybe it's easy. He's got a very nice motion.
Wonderful stuff. Demonstration of the tennis IQ. On that occasion, the awareness, the clarity of the thought.
50 no.
That's a beautiful offensive backhand topspin lob there. That forehand drop shot so well disguised. Alcaraz picking his spots extremely well. Where he's hitting the ball, those service boxes.
Purpose in the way Tsitsipas is heading back to the juice court after that last point. He knows this is an opportunity. He hasn't had many so far. Extra intensity in the body language.
mix power and spin. Look at the depth on that first forehand up the line. Watch his footwork to get around this ball here. All those little steps. Ferocious forehand. Put it away.
Juice.
A couple of good returns up the middle have worked for Tsitsipas here. Alcaraz does want to come forward. He wants to be offensive with that forehand. He'll play defense if he has to. That's where Tsitsipas would like to have him, though. A little more defensive.
Advantage, Tsitsipas.
Good job of just being a nuisance in this game. Number 3 seed sticking around. Chance to break back. There is the break of serve. Tsitsipas back in business in this second set.
Alcaraz leads by 3 games to 2.
3-2.
And by 1 set to love.
So break a piece now in this second set.
Tsitsipas doing a very good job in the last break. A lot of balls back in the court. A couple of forehand errors from Alcaraz. Obviously the missed pass there at the end. Good hustle there from Tsitsipas, but those forehands that Alcaraz missed, he hasn't been missing so far in this match in his other games.
Back to business.
15 all.
Forehand winners into double figures now for the Spaniard.
It's
interesting looking at the average forehand speed of Alcaraz. First couple of matches, got some numbers through from my friends at Hawkeye. He was averaging 76 miles an hour. First 2 match wins of the week. Give you an idea of where that sits. The men's draw, Shapovalov was leading the way on 81. Berrettini 80. The likes of Sinner, Roger Aliassime, Zverev, Laaksonen, Jack Sock, they're around the 77 mark, so was holding his own. Just a couple of numbers through from my friends at Hawkeye. It's up from 76 to 82 today. So,
oh, that's interesting. Does it have the top speed or just the averages?
That's the average. Yeah.
That is significant. So he's hitting the ball bigger.
3 games all, second set.
Be interested also to know how big he's hitting those winners. When he gets set up, how big is that forehand? Because it's moving on by Tsitsipas awful fast when he gets a hold of those. And those aren't just flat deliveries. There's a good amount of spin on it. Good net clearance. Courts, of course, at the Open this year playing fairly quickly.
Do you think that would be the result of a conversation between Alcaraz and
Love
Alcaraz? Let's try and just pump it up a little bit today on a quick court, just to try and rush Tsitsipas.
Well, I think that's absolutely how he can gain control and how he has gained control of a lot of these rallies. I think that's definitely a conversation they had. It also could be about the excitement of playing on Arthur Ashe Stadium out here in front of this crowd. It's a big deal. Play this guy out here. It's amazing opportunity for a young player. Show his stuff. He certainly showed us a lot so far. You do have Tsitsipas now digging in.
15 all.
Who digs in the best in the world? Well, it's Novak Djokovic. But Zverev, Tsitsipas, Medvedev, not very far behind. These guys know how to get back in matches, how to make it tough on their opponents, and how to play 5-set matches as well and get through them.
Thirteen, 15.
You gotta allow him a shot like that once in a while, right? Can't be perfect.
And a big point too.
40-15.
There's also some steel nerves. It's 30 all. You don't pull that out of nowhere, Lee. That's a shot he must practice often. And you have to go out in matches and do it. Have the confidence to pull it off. Impressive.
Juice.
That's the right play. Just didn't quite get away from it so he could execute on that inside-in forehand. Stefanos Tsitsipas starting to truly push him here. Apply that pressure. Something he does so well. That's a big forehand.
Advantage, Tsitsipas.
That's what we're we're looking for from Tsitsipas. Can he take control of some of these rallies? Not just play defense, force the errors, but truly take control. That's a good sign there.
Chance to move ahead then.
I
was worried for him, but there was no need. It was of the highest quality.
Just laying that face open for the dropper. Guess what? That is not an easy thing to do off that sliced backhand from Tsitsipas. That's textbook good right there on the volley.
Advantage, Tsitsipas.
When you're making errors like this, Lee, it's, you know what? He's doing all the right things. Coming in on that shot, it's the right move. Can't be too unhappy. Obviously, you're unhappy you miss it, but got to go with your gut.
Brilliant from the youngster. Nerveless once more.
Deuce.
He is making a lot of new fans today.
Tell you what, he's making me nervous up here. The way that he's playing, you watch a guy like this, you just want to see him continue to play this level. Whoever wins this match, it's just such a joy to watch it.
Advantage.
34 miles an hour, that last serve.
That'll be his new fastest serve of the day. It's interesting, no aces so far in this match, but had a good amount of unreturnables. Good time for it there. Tsitsipas really mounting an attack in this game. In fact, these last few.
Seventh game continues.
Juice.
Fans inside Alcaraz Stadium recognizing significance of this game midway through the second set.
One of the shots right there, that inside out forehand off of the slice there from Tsitsipas when he's trying to go big on it. That's the key. He's missed a few of those shots. It's a very tough thing to do. So one adjustment that Alcaraz can make is just go a little heavier over the net and not have to try to hit a winner there. Just go big into the corner.
Tsitsipas.
And for another fairly big serve.
New balls, please.
Tsitsipas
Tsitsipas leads by 4 games to 3. Second set. First set,
Alcaraz. A
Alcaraz.
fascinating contest, 4-3. Magnificent setting for an enthralling contest so far. Promised much, this one. And we were scanning the round of 32 matches through the US Open. So far it's delivered.
Time violation warning. Meets Tsitsipas.
Interesting. As is the reaction from the crowd. Greeted with a fairly loud cheer.
No reaction from Tsitsipas.
15 love.
Couple good serves. Tsitsipas has certainly turned the momentum around in his favor. He's pretty much wrestled control of this match back in the second set. Down a break early.
Thirty, 15.
There's that ball right up the middle. Again, that backhand right up the middle. Alcaraz just catching it a little bit late. So good at moving to the corners and around forehands. Tsitsipas, very high tennis IQ. He sees that there's opportunities there for him to drive that ball just
Okay,
that
Tsitsipas. Tsitsipas leads by 5 games to 3. Second set.
Got to give him credit for weathering the storm. Digging in this second set, just a game away from leveling this match.
Love team.
This set, Alcaraz's first serve percentage has dropped a little bit.
15 all.
His points were on the first serve. Actually not great. He's at 38%. Just 6 for 16 first serves in. Impressive on the second serve. 71% there. That might make you think that maybe a few kick serves might be a good idea on the first. Right there out of the strike zone. It's just he can get a shorter ball.
30-15.
Got a good kick on that second lead.
throws in this second set than there were in the first.
We did see in the first set, Stefanos Tsitsipas trying to go toe-to-toe with Alcaraz on those ground strokes, coming over more of the backhands. Now he's going to that slice more. And it has drawn some errors. Very good strategy for Tsitsipas to try to hit those slices, force Alcaraz to make an adjustment on the net height. On those forehands, he's trying to torque.
Another wonderful strike to wrap up the game.
Tsitsipas leads by 5 games to 4. Second set.
One of 5 games
First set's
by
Alcaraz.
Tsitsipas, who will serve for this second set.
That's the way to look at it. Start the third set. Ready to go. Not worrying about the past. This time the ball right up the middle, paying dividends for Alcaraz. Good backhand, he drove through that one nicely.
Decent point from Tsitsipas, but he's come out on the wrong end.
30.
Well, there you go again. Just judging from this match, just this match, I don't think that Tsitsipas is going to be able to out-hit him. Coming over those backhands. It's worked very well for him to mix in the slice, then get forehands and rip the forehands. Slice has also brought quite a few unforced errors off that topspin forehand of Alcaraz. But it's tricky. You want to play offensively if you're Tsitsipas. That's how he plays tennis. One of the beautiful things about his game is his ability to adapt, though, and change it up. Sometimes there's opponents out there you just can't go toe-to-toe with.
Looking for a 5th break of serve.
Let's for service.
First one saved. Still 2 more opportunities though.
15-40.
Big forehand there.
30-40.
Opportunity for the Spaniard to level at 5 apiece. see Tsitsipas living dangerously. And so close to the Spaniard's baseline.
Juice.
And he's survived all three.
That baseline ball didn't catch by much. Excellent big forehand there from Tsitsipas, going on the all-out offensive.
He's pumped up right now, knows how big this game is. How big this set would be. Remember, he was down 3-love earlier in this second set. Chance to level.
Thank you.
Alcaraz.
The backhand passing shot is the second backhand, and he's taking right at Tsitsipas at the net. Just driving right through the middle.
The thing was traveling.
Second serve.
Advantage, Tsitsipas.
It's about as fired up as I've seen Stefanos in one of his matches.
There's a couple of huge roars. The young Greek. Second set point.
As big as the forehands we've seen from him.
Nice to see it. Tsitsipas. What a way to
by 6 games to 4.
finish off that second set, having trailed 3-0. And he was down love 40 in that 10th game.
Alcaraz
in this court today. We've got Leylah Fernandez up against Naomi Osaka. First of the night matches, and then Rublev Tiafoe to finish.
It's going to be a good one.
Seats quickly, please, behind the players. Thank you.
And that's the route that I really do think favors Alcaraz. When Tsitsipas is able to get around and hit a big forehand, that's a little bit of a different story. We've seen that at the end of the second set. He's able to dictate heavily with that shot. Coming over the backhand has not been working.
Fitino.
Good serve out wide.
30-15.
That ball just catching the back of the line. Tsitsipas with a little look at the line, but called good. The electronic line calling system at the Open.
Carlos Ferreira, his coach, has drilled him regarding how important these moments are. First game of the third set then goes the way of the Spaniard. Team have described the process of developing Alcaraz's game like a brick wall. Every day is a new brick in the product, the end product that they're working so hard towards producing. Interesting reading articles with the fitness coaches about the physical development as well. You tend to associate it with, don't you, with sort of building his strength in terms of what he has to produce on a court, but very good points about rest and recovery as well, educating a young player. In that respect, you know, even down to the quality of your sleep. If you're trying to be the very best in the world, all those fine margins make a difference.
Yeah, they certainly do. And obviously the knowledge base out there is so much greater than it used to be. Players putting a lot of focus into that, all the things that you can do off the court to improve your game.
Love. $13-15.
Tsitsipas so adept at coming forward on those ground strokes.
14-15.
Able to flow through the ball so nicely with his forehand and that one-handed backhand.
Tsitsipas.
Some hold a piece. Let's get this third set underway.
One game more, third set.
Just a couple of days ago, we had that extreme weather come through, the crazy night of the flooding and all the wind and the tornadoes. And one thing that it did was certainly wash away the humidity that these players have been having to play with this entire US Open series leading up to this event. And qualifying first couple days here, very humid, but today's weather, well, you couldn't ask for a better day to play some tennis. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's that perfect combination. The sun is warm when it comes out, but some freshness to the air. move.
Tsitsipas starting to really use that forehand to gain control of these rallies. Starting to win a lot of the longer rallies. You know he's dangerous coming forward.
Touches.
Ball right up the middle. Again, drawing the unforced error.
Tsitsipas poised to strike. Game 3, set number 3. That was completely by surprise.
30-40 direction there on that backhand up the line. It's good play against a good mover. And Tsitsipas covers that open court so well.
Confusion now. Deuce. The other one in the chair. Not sure what point that Tsitsipas was trying to make there. Some sort of gesture from someone.
Maybe he thought his shot was actually out, or that it was a double hit on the next ball. I'm still struggling to figure out what exactly that was.
The most interesting element for me is a change in terms of the fans' reaction to Tsitsipas today.
That's certainly been the case.
It's the smallest thing, isn't it? And they're on top of him.
Anything. Tell you what, the New York crowd never forgets.
Good hold. It's an important stage of this match.
Alcaraz leads by 2 games to 1. Third set, 1-all.
Ahead, 2-1. Wasn't the conclusion to the previous game he was looking for, Tsitsipas, after having the break points. The challenge fizzled out. Let's see whether that is a significant hold.
Would have been a significant break. We can be certain on that. Would have crushed the momentum. That's beautiful ball. Wow, well played point.
15 love.
Both players playing with such urgency out here in these rallies. Great backhand angle from Tsitsipas there to set it all up.
Just deep.
30 love.
This passage of this match, this next 2 or 3 games, might tell us a lot about Alcaraz's where he is in terms of the development, in terms of producing his best against the best in a best of 5 set match. We haven't got too much of an idea of that so far. He hasn't played too many best of 5 set matches. Only get to play in this format, of course, at the majors. And relatively inexperienced in that respect.
40
It's been a significant season. Spaniard at the 4 Grand Slams. He's won a match in all 4 of those, making his debut in all 4 this season.
Definitely a good sign that he can play on all the surfaces. The way that he hits the ball certainly shows that he has that ability.
14-15.
That forehand might be most difficult, but not on the backhand. The backhand is going to be great. Pretty much every walks in the court. Of course, Wimbledon, different than the grass of old that they used to use. Sets up a lot more.
Yeah, beating Cameron Norrie in the first round here, became the 5th youngest player in the Open era to win a win at all 4 majors. So that gives you another indication of what he's achieving at such a young age.
Game. Tsitsipas. Two games all. That's it.
Reminder to stay connected to the US Open on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. You can join the conversation. Hashtag US Open.
It's funny, sometimes my mind filters out all the squeaking of the feet. I'm so used to watching tennis, but when you actually zero in on it a little bit, listen for that, you see how hard these guys are working in these points for that positioning. It's the ever so important positioning on these big ground strokes from both of them.
Ahead for all the latest information on the final major of the year, usopen.org.
Big forehand. Forehand has certainly come along since the first set. Alcaraz stunning Tsitsipas with his amazing play in that first set, but Stefanos able to gain control of a lot of these rallies with the big forehand. Often looking to get around those balls now.
He's about to make his move. Threatened in Alcaraz's previous service game. Couldn't quite convert on that occasion. His chances starting to come along a little more often for the Greek. Tsitsipas, for the first time in this contest, perhaps will feel
Tsitsipas leads by 3 games to 2. Third set, 1 set on.
A little more control. Degree of comfort, perhaps, when he looks up at the scoreboard. Now with the break. This takes a little bit of a sting out of the atmosphere as well. So far, the lion's share of the crowd support.
15 love.
Tsitsipas has certainly been forced to raise the level of his game in this match. He's up to the task. Now's the big ask. Can Alcaraz do the same?
Solid up at the net.
13-15.
I agree, Lee. He's been very solid coming forward, executing well at the net, putting the pressure, not staying in those ground stroke rallies too long. Certainly has disrupted the rhythm that we saw from Alcaraz in that first set. A lot of the second.
Best today, not saying something.
30-all.
I love the simplicity of this two-handed backhand from Alcaraz. Good shoulder turn there, that open stance. Oh, you can regenerate pace and then recover off this ball.
Some more good net play. Determination, that competitive spirit, such a big part of Tsitsipas's arsenal. Had a good look at that with me over the last hour or so. Desire to compete, find a way to win.
Game, Tsitsipas. The new balls, please. Tsitsipas leads by 4 games to 2. Third set.
Looking for a place in the 4th round for the first time here is the Greek world number 3. Better and better. Played qualifying here 2017. Lost in the last round to Nico Mahu. That occasion. 2nd round main draw 2018, lost 1st round 2019 to Rublev. 3rd round last year, remember that thriller with Borna Coric. got away from him. 6 match points, was it? I think, from memory.
That was a crazy match.
It was a third-round contest over on Louis Armstrong, if memory serves.
Love Dini.
Just the first double fault from Alcaraz so far. Has not been a problem for either player.
Love that year.
I'm wondering where Borna Coric is, by the way. We haven't seen too much of him this year, have we? He's had shoulder surgery. I'd hoped to come back for the US Open, but delayed his return a little longer. So we look forward to Borna being back on the match court. Another great competitor. Shoulder surgery back in May. It was actually in New York that Borna went under the knife.
Just laying into that backhand. Good pace on that one. Set up the easy overhead.
30-all.
It does appear that Borna is getting closer and closer to being back. See him in the gym and lightly hitting some balls from time to time on his social media. It's a good sign. That's a good sign right there from Tsitsipas.
30-14.
Forehand is working.
Tsitsipas' turn to light it up on return. Gives him a chance of a double break. And he strikes. There we go. It is a double break. He's in firm control of this third set. At this stage, it's looking like a 2-1 lead for the number 3 seed.
Varying that backhand with some good slicing. Good underspin. Hitting his forehand a little bit bigger. Serves look very good as well. There's positive reaction here from Carlos Alcaraz. Stepping into that backhand.
Let's second service. 30-15.
I do like how positive Alcaraz seems to be staying here.
Disappeared in a flash, that forehand. 2 set points.
Stefanos going big on that second serve, can't connect. Still another set point right here.
To serve a set point.
Juice.
No missing. 13th forehand winner.
Advantage Tsitsipas.
Another work to do yet.
Juice.
Another backhand pass and another one right up the middle, right at Tsitsipas at the net. Clearly a strategy for Alcaraz. Not a bad one. Tsitsipas does cover that line well. Solid mover at the net. It's got good volleys. With a little bit more time.
Advantage Alcaraz.
Good sign from the young competitor here.
Still alive in this third set.
Tsitsipas leads by 5 games to 3. Third set.
Well, he raced this game there, didn't he? To get another break of serve. Still with work to do in this third set, but it was impressive. Starting to feel like Tsitsipas would just coast through that service game. Alcaraz with other ideas.
15 love.
Still got great intensity from Alcaraz. In fact, the backhand, he's hitting it a little bit better in the last few games, even bigger. It's been solid throughout the whole match, but Seems to be dictating more with that shot.
If
you're going to approach against Stefanos Tsitsipas, you better do it well. Defends so well in those corners, able to get the ball down at the feet of his opponents. Last approach out a little bit forced.
Gives himself further opportunities to keep this third set going. He does hold here. It's going to be fascinating viewing, watching Tsitsipas step up to the line at 5-4.
Tsitsipas leads by 5 games to 4. Third set, 1-all.
Eyes on Stefanos Tsitsipas then, as he tries once more to finish off this third set. Tried and failed at 5-2. See if he can do a better job this time. Important first point goes the way of the Billie.
Some good depth there from the Alcaraz backhand. Tsitsipas defending and dealing with that very well.
Let's second service. Daniil.
This is a smart play here from Alcaraz. Try to force Tsitsipas to hit those backhands. A couple of unforced errors there. Certainly pressure shots. Stats that say they're unforced errors.
Fans sensing this could be a big moment. 15-30. Alcaraz, what a pickup!
This forehand inside out. In my head, I'm saying, be at the net, be at the net. Don't let that ball float. It didn't float. That was a great slice. Alcaraz had an answer. That body control coming forward. That is impressive stuff. What do you think this crowd wants this set to continue?
2 chances for 5-all. Tsitsipas is turn to make some noise.
very curious to know what Alcaraz
Thank you.
had an issue with
Please.
there.
Second chance.
Let's for service.
Couple of huge reactions from Tsitsipas after saving those 2 break points.
2 rallies in a row where he actually did go toe-to-toe with Alcaraz in the baseline.
Thank you.
You're not on top.
Ready for play.
Opportunity.
Advantage, Alcaraz.
Came close, remember, tail end of the second set, didn't he, Alcaraz? To breaking back when Tsitsipas was trying to close it out. It was a gutsy hold on that occasion from the Greek. So we have to fight off another break point. The young Spaniard back in business.
What an incredible effort.
5 games all, 3rd sets.
Well, this is anyone's now. What a test now for Tsitsipas.
Thank you.
Having seen that advantage disappear in front of his eyes. Set all 5 all.
love.
Tsitsipas practicing his toss a little bit there, still thinking about the last game. Gotta be careful, you don't want to get in a hole in your brain there. Forget about it. It's happened to the best of people, best players. Serve for it twice. Big serve, you expect to get through sets like that, but
such a key stage of this match now, the next 10 minutes.
Tsitsipas still doing such a great job of putting balls back in play off the Alcaraz serve. Tsitsipas hitting through the backhand prior to that. very offensively. That last ball looked kind of tight. It's understandable. He was up 5-2.
Yeah, it's an extremely uncomfortable position all of a sudden for the world number 3. A massive blow if this set slips away from him. Best at the moment. A little flatter in the box, isn't it, to say the least?
Yeah, not much facial expression on those two men.
No. It's really peculiar body language from Dad.
These backhand exchanges have really come down to who's willing to take a little bit more of a chance and hit it bigger.
Game of the third set. Go again, back to Juice.
He had it lined up. He knew it was the right shot. It's just a little bit too flat. He needed a little more net clearance. Ball does slide out there slightly. Tsitsipas unable to contain
advantage. Alcaraz.
Here we go again, then another chance, another opportunity to move ahead.
Juice.
Gave Tsitsipas the opportunity by missing the first serve just to set up for the return off the second, establish himself in the point.
A lot of pacing going on over there from Tsitsipas, back and forth, back and forth. Don't want to sit still.
Tsitsipas with a chance.
Advantage, Tsitsipas.
It's the 11th game that's gone back and forth.
This right here is one of the reasons he's number 3 in the world. He continues to fight, even when he's served for the set twice. getting too down on himself. Opportunity here, huge one.
Thank you.
Goodness me.
Juice.
I mean, Juan Carlos, crack a smile or something on that. That's impressive. Steel nerves right there.
Are you kidding me? Did he really just do that? One of the biggest points of the match. Back to juice for a fourth time. Backhand's gone wide.
Advantage.
Just reaching a little bit for that two-handed backhand there. It can be difficult against the top spin. All these different spins that Tsitsipas can put on that backhand side to continue to fight for positioning. Look at how long this game is.
From Alcaraz. Rock solid backhand up the line.
Juice.
And some extra
Thank
help.
you.
This crowd is loving him.
Advantage.
Significant
Alcaraz.
difference, isn't there, in the noise, depending on who wins the point right now.
That chant, I think, was "Let's go, Carlos."
Yeah, I think you're right.
Simple as that. It was first time they said it. It was having a hard time, but
Huge roar. Every time this guy wins a point. What a passage of play from Carlos Alcaraz. And a good percentage of this crowd on its feet. So he's down 5-2.
By 6 games to 5.
He's now up 6-5.
1 set all. Thank you.
Buckle up,
please.
Let's see where this 12th game of this third set takes us. Tsitsipas serving to stay in the set. Noise building.
15 love.
Under the lights now. Three stadium lights switched into operation at the conclusion of the last game.
$30 love. Navratilov.
Gotta be happy to win 3 straight points there. That long game. 1 away for her set breaker.
Let's for service. Fourteen, 15.
So often just knows right where he should be.
40,
what to
30.
cover out there. This great volley, however, set up by some nice backhands. Really leaning into that two-hander.
Still sniffing around in this 12th game. Tsitsipas with work to do.
Tsitsipas.
What a volley from the Greek. And he takes us into a breaker.
Yeah, I actually need to see this replay on the volley.
6 games all. Third set, tiebreak.
Another ripper right at him. Just getting out of the way of it. Some impressive hands there from Tsitsipas. Have ourselves a third set breaker.
Go then, a shootout to settle what has become a fascinating set of tennis.
Can't get there. Another great drop shot at that forehand side. Such a good play. Tsitsipas so far back.
1-0. Alcaraz.
Further evidence of good decision making under pressure by the 18-year-old.
Both guys in this set have hit the forehand so big. It's been about, for me at least, who can gain control of these backhand rallies.
That was a big return, didn't hold back.
2-0. Alcaraz.
Contact with coach, little nod.
Two, 1. Alcaraz.
Just the 1 mini break. Still so impressed with how positive Alcaraz stays throughout his matches. There's been several ups and downs. Still just that intensity in the face. Sometimes some disappointment. You don't get any negativity.
Who does that remind you of?
Very much his hero, Rafa. There's the big backhand at the line again. Your margin for error is a nice shot. Margin for error on that shot is obviously smaller, but it is open. You have the nerves to hit it and the footwork to get in position. Nice step forward.
Another nice change up. Full control of that exchange.
The guy just so impressive. He goes from full offense to feel like that. How can you not be excited about watching this guy? It's a good drop shot and even a better lob.
Code violation, coaching. Warning, Mr. Tsitsipas.
This is going to be something.
Please.
Atmosphere getting spicy. The double fault. And now he's in a huge hole in this third set breaker.
5-1. Alcaraz.
An awful lot to contend with right now. Stefanos Tsitsipas, the quality of his opponent, the scoreboard right now. He's got to process the fact that this set was done, wasn't it? 5-2, twice he served for the set.
That's amazing. Set points. On serve. And guess what? He's got a time violation earlier in this match. Now warnings for coaching. Those warnings are done. Next time those things happen, it's going to mean a lot.
Just wondering whether, if this set does slip away from Tsitsipas, whether he disappears after this set, and what kind of noise are the crowd going to make if he does?
They're not going to like it if it happens.
Alcaraz.
Big serve.
A couple of good points on serve then. And the Spaniard will see him up 2-1.
It's a good serve, hit a spot. Come back this will be.
Alcaraz.
You could pull off one of these set points. Total composure from Alcaraz.
4 set points. Remarkable passage of play for the teenager from Spain. He saved set points, he was down 5-2. And it's the youngster who holds his nerve. The upset is on. It has been made by Tsitsipas, perhaps in reaction to the response he's had this week. Who knows?
4th set. Tsitsipas to serve.
Let's focus on the tennis. because
Absolutely.
it's been wonderful so far.
Most enjoyable tennis match I've seen in a while.
World number 3 trailing 2-1. Oh, goodness me, he's taken a tumble there. I think he's okay, that's the good news. Came out of nowhere, didn't it?
That did come out of nowhere. He gave the court a little look.
Ooh. Just caught the outside edge, didn't he, of his foot during the crossover steps. Sometimes shake you up for a couple of minutes, but hopefully no harm done.
Judging from Carlos's reaction, it didn't seem to faze him. He was more kind of looking around for something grabbed him. Another look at it here in real time. It's a pretty athletic fall, actually. He caught himself nicely. This is some high-level tennis from Tsitsipas here. This volley. Wow.
And for the first time today, remember, he threw one in. Second point of the match, Alcaraz, I think it was. Second or third point.
I'm not even the biggest fan of tweeners. I think players do it too often when they don't really need to hit that shot. That time, he had to hit that shot.
14-15.
So far, a good game, though, to start off this fourth set for Tsitsipas. Got down in the first and second sets. Found a way back in that second set. 3-1.
Game. Tsitsipas.
Couldn't phase the world number 3. The moments of magic from the young Spaniard. Opening hold of serve. He's going to have to go the scenic route once more, though, now, having sensationally dropped that third set. 5 sets it took him to get past Andy Murray. It's a lengthy contest. Started to look like it could be another long one today as well. 72 minutes, that third set. Second set was almost an hour. Not too far away from 3 hours on court, so if this does go 5, it's going to be long. Good news is relatively comfortable conditions.
It's funny, I've watched sets of tennis that take 72 minutes, and they felt like 72 minutes. Those sets sometimes. That set went by in a blink. Just so on edge. Amazing tennis in this match from both players. So some trouble here for Alcaraz early in the fourth. So often you hear about a player or someone being hyped, and so often, for me at least, the hype necessarily doesn't live up to what you hear. But in this match out here, and pretty much this whole year, Alcaraz exceeding it for me. So what looks like a little bit of a letdown, to be honest, understandable. after the high adrenaline stakes of the third set. It'd be really easy to lose the focus.
Tsitsipas.
Here's a break of serve, though.
New balls, please.
And that's exactly the result Tsitsipas was hoping for early in this fourth.
Tsitsipas leads by 2 games to love. Fourth set.
Tsitsipas' players' box is oddly seeming more relaxed now after he lost that set than they did when he was in it. He'll switch his racket out.
Already had the time violation, remember, so he's got to keep an eye on the shot clock in the remainder of the match. It's actually been a good response emotionally, hasn't it, from Tsitsipas, given the drama of that third set.
And as fired up as he was getting, too. He seems a little bit more calm out here and focused. And I've seen Tsitsipas play a lot of times. I usually really enjoy watching his tennis. I haven't seen him that fired up necessarily in matches. I don't know if it's a response to how intense Alcaraz is on the court. And those fist pumps.
He's misjudged that one.
Could also be a response to the crowd clearly being for Alcaraz in this match. A couple factors could have caused that, but he does definitely seem more focused right now. Backhand return, so solid from Alcaraz. Such a compact shot. So a body serve there from Tsitsipas.
Thank you. Juice.
It's turning into more complicated this game than he would have wanted.
Tsitsipas. Game. Tsitsipas. Tsitsipas leads by 3 games to love.
So
4
the perfect
sets.
response
Alcaraz by 2 sets to 1.
from the Greek star. Approaching golden hour in this part of the world. Just coming up to 10 to 6 local time. It's a beautiful shot away and across to Manhattan.
Love the team.
That ball right there, a little bit tougher than you might think. To truly watch it off of a slice. A chip return like that, it got a little bit too low. Very important game here for Alcaraz. He's got to up that intensity back up. Keep it within 1.
Fitino.
There's that jet backhand exchange again for me, the barometer for this match. Alcaraz is winning that backhand exchange. He's winning a lot of these rallies, getting opportunities to unleash the big forehand. Seems to be the opposite, just the opposite of the coin there for Tsitsipas, but he's able to get in control of it.
Still relatively inexperienced in this best-of-5 set format. He's just played 1 match in his career that's gone the distance, 5 sets. He won that one, incidentally. That was at Wimbledon.
30-40.
Against the Japanese player, Yasutaka Uchiyama, in the first round. 3 in the 5th.
Tsitsipas.
Well, he's in firm control.
Tsitsipas leads by 4 games to love. 4 sets.
The Alcaraz challenge has fizzled out a touch. Start of this 4th set. Already looking like we'll need a decider inside Arthur Ashe Stadium.
He's come back from 2 sets, or 2 games down before, just in the last set, 5-2. So these 4 games have gone very quickly to the way of the Greek. One of the things is for Alcaraz so far, 18 years old, hasn't played that many 5-set matches. How will he perform against a top player who has played plenty? Should it go the distance?
30 love.
I suppose the question you asked, do you conserve some of your energy for that inevitable, what looks like 5th set now? He's played some intelligent tennis. And in the 5-set
40 love
competition, that's part of it. Understanding how much you have left in the tank, where to employ it, really.
Game. Tsitsipas.
Nice quick hold for the Greek. No signs.
Tsitsipas leads by 5 games to love. 4 sets. Alcaraz by 2 sets to 1.
Fluffing his lines this time around. Just a game required. It's been some ticket, this one, the day session, day 5, inside Alcaraz Stadium at the 2021 US Open. Almost 6 hours of high-quality tennis the fans have enjoyed so far this afternoon. Contest between 2 Grand Slam champions, Medvedev and Victoria Azarenka, to kick off the session. That went the distance. The Spaniard coming through that one. It's looking like this one's going to go 5.
That backhand in the middle of the court there. Forehand on the first point of this game is going to be what Alcaraz needs to get back to doing. First couple of sets just crushing that forehand.
Third set,
I feel like he really hit his backhand even better. And a lot of points on that shot. He's got to save it all for the, unless he has another amazing rabbit to pull out of his hat here. What looks to be a 5th set.
That's all.
In this full set, but
40-30.
Just top draw stuff.
Ever so important for Alcaraz right here to get, and he's doing it, get back to playing this way. So he can start at the 5th set offensively. Can't be allowing Tsitsipas to control these rallies. And that goes especially on his serve.
Juice.
First serve points 1 in this set. Very low, 25%. It's not a good stat.
Advantage, Tsitsipas.
Stefanos is waiting for that serve out wide. Alcaraz has used it very well in this match. He's going to take it away from him.
Set point.
Again, in 4 sets.
4th set goes the way of Stefanos Tsitsipas.
But 6 games to love. 2 sets all.
Serves up a New York bagel in the hunt for a place in the last 16.
Hitting love.
I mentioned a few minutes ago, this is just his second 5-set match. Best of 5-set contest that has gone the distance.
30 love.
Tsitsipas certainly with more experience in these kinds of contests that have lasted 5 at the majors. It's the only time you play best of 5 these days. Used to be in the old format of the Davis Cup as well, but since that changed, it's gone to best of 3. Won a couple down in Australia. Tanasi Kokonakis in the second round, 6-4 in the 5th. He beat Nadal from 2 sets down.
Tsitsipas.
He was in the quarterfinals in Melbourne.
First game, final set.
And then fast forward to Roland Garros, where of course he made the final. That was his first Grand Slam championship match. Beat Alexander Zverev in 5 sets there in the semi-finals. 6-3 in the 5th, lost to Djokovic in the final, having led by 2 sets.
Well, it's my hope here that whatever is bothering Alcaraz is not the issue that causes this match to go one way or the other. It's been such a high-level match so far. Of course, barring that, maybe that 4th set. Big forehand there. Ever so important for Alcaraz in this game to reestablish some dominance in these rallies. Tsitsipas in that 4th set, just wiping the court with Alcaraz.
Tsitsipas' other 5-set match this year, of course, was earlier this week against Billie, which he came through. So a good record in the 5-setters this season. He's won 4 out of 5. Good percentage.
Just keeps his head so level. Always knows that his athletic ability and all the work he does from his fitness keeps him in it. Just a little bit slow getting up to that shorter ball.
30.
Nice change of spin there and pace from Tsitsipas. Good sign here. Lee hasn't won a game for a while. Chance to keep it even in the 5th. The legend himself, Stan Smith, in attendance tonight. Doing such a great job in that rally from going from defense to offense. One of the biggest parts of his game is be able to do something out of that corner, change direction, keep the ball low, use some spin, and go right back on offense.
Advantage, Alcaraz.
Good serve there, that 116-mile-an-hour delivery just into the body a little bit.
It's almost hit to get that scoreboard moving again.
set.
He's going to have the crowd support if he can give them something to cheer. Try and feed off their energy. Might need to over these closing stages.
Nice offensive play. Tsitsipas coming forward. This is where maybe that conserved energy in the fourth set pay off for Alcaraz.
30 love.
What you can do about those big serves, though. Still love the idea of him hitting the ball big up the middle. It's really paid off for him on some of these returns throughout this match. Pretty dead on with that drop shot throughout this match. This time taking it cross court. Certainly sees the court well. Big serve from the Greek in this game.
Early signs for the Spaniards fans. Pretty good after the one-sided nature of the fourth.
Game. Tsitsipas.
A lot more competitive in his opening 3 games.
Tsitsipas leads by 2-1. Final set.
It's been quite an occasion this afternoon for this young man inside Arthur Ashe Stadium. Whatever happens, a learning process.
Love.
So early stages of game 4. 5th set. Relatively uncharted territory for Alcaraz, this. Raises the roof.
Love.
That's incredible.
He's left scorch marks on their centre court after that one. Reflex volley.
Good speed coming forward there from Tsitsipas.
30-15.
That drop shot, one of the more telegraphed ones from Alcaraz. Didn't read it. I do like the fact that Alcaraz is not just allowing him to dig in on the baseline and defend all day long.
First half chance then. Number 3 poised.
14-13.
Times today. Again, it's effective.
Two games all. Final set.
It's good execution of a serve there from Alcaraz. One of the things, Lee, about a young player, it's 18-year-old here, he can do everything. We've seen him hit a serve as big as 134. His last serves in the last couple sets haven't been near that. For me, it's just signs of, in the future, how even more dangerous he's going to be. Difficult thing, difficult prospect of sustaining the speeds of a serve like that at that age over the course of 5 sets in these long Grand Slam weeks. With all the hard work they're doing, it will get there.
We've seen the website address pop up
15 all.
A few moments ago. You can also visit usopenshop.org. That's the official shop for the 2021 US Open merchandise. Commemorate this historic year with kits for the whole family, one-of-a-kind US Open accessories. That's usopenshop.org.
That's a big second serve right there.
30-15.
Smart placement. Going out to the forehand side. If you can hit it well. Alcaraz has been hitting the backhand in the deuce court, especially in the second serves, pretty well.
It's looking a little fresher of the two at this stage, Tsitsipas.
Again, Tsitsipas.
Nudges ahead again.
New balls, please.
Tsitsipas
Tsitsipas leads by 3-2. Final set.
Leads 3-2. Final set. He's done a good job so far in this deciding set of digging in. Carlos Alcaraz, the 18-year-old from Spain. He's got the new balls. Hoping to level the scores once again. 2-3.
Forehand cross court, finding space again.
15 love.
If he could dictate in those forehand rallies, we saw him do it early in this match. Just coming out bruising that tennis ball. Already hits that shot out of the corner.
So deep in the court, wasn't it?
That's impressive. Even Juan Carlos looks a little bit tight now. Hasn't given us much in this match.
So we made that for a second.
30-15.
Nice change of direction there from Tsitsipas. He knows he can't allow Alcaraz to dictate from the middle of the court. Backhand up the line could be key in this 5th set.
It's 30-all in his previous service game. Familiar territory once more. Tsitsipas, who comes out on top this time.
30-40.
Incredible volley the Spaniard produced.
This shot right here is just unbelievable. The fact that Tsitsipas is able to track it down and connect on that lob.
Brings up break point. Alcaraz survives for now.
Deuce.
The crowd is going to get in this, should it stay close. So far, it's the young Spaniard that they have been focusing their energies on.
That goes his way.
Alcaraz.
One of the loudest of cheers. That's been the story so far.
Let's for service.
Serve into the body. Tsitsipas had an answer there.
Deuce.
Some return, wasn't it? Came back quickly and deep.
See that serve speed, 112. It's just trailed off a little bit. Started in the 120s. There is a difference there.
As you like.
Advantage.
Tennis against Alcaraz, that heavy forehand, setting up an opportunity for him to lean in on that backhand. This ball here, just out of the strike zone, really, of Tsitsipas. Stefanos didn't give him a whole lot. Didn't need it.
Alcaraz.
Another deafening roar inside Ash.
3 games all. Final set.
Test passed by Alcaraz. Came a little closer on that occasion to being broken, but another gutsy hold. Continues to stick like glue to the world number 3.
15 love.
Big second serve. More smart tennis from Tsitsipas. See him just start to take some of those second serves into the forehand side of Alcaraz, not allowing him to rip that backhand. Keeping him honest.
Yeah, he's been way more efficient on serve at the moment than his Spanish opponents in this final set. 12 out of 12 for first serve points won so far in this decider by the Greek. Another comfortable hold. He's racing through his service games.
Tsitsipas leads
Alcaraz under pressure once more. 4-3.
Set.
Louis Armstrong Stadium to the right of Arthur Ashe there. Grandstand, bottom left. Fourth show court, court 17 is in the bottom right-hand corner. Such a fantastic grandstand facility. And this has been a wonderful spectacle this afternoon here in New York.
Forehand is back.
15 love.
Just when you start to think maybe there'll be a little bit of a drop-off, maybe he's going to start to feel the pressure. Trailing again. We're getting into the second half of this decider. This club's another winner past him.
We did see it drop off a bit in that fourth set. He's definitely had a little more in the tank, it appears. Ridiculous firepower.
30 love.
Juan Carlos continues to be composed out there. Could be having coffee at a cafe.
He said on record that he hasn't been too surprised by what this guy's achieved over the last year.
To have this complete a game at 18 years old, so impressive.
It's crazy, isn't it? I was just thinking, lots has been made of Yannick Sinner. He is a phenomenal talent, the young Italian, but imagine this guy in 6-7 years' time. Scary thought.
It's going to be scary. Well, Yannick Sinner just turned 20 as well, and certainly what he's done, take nothing from that. The way they compete is very different.
Goodness, you've got to be kidding me.
14-15.
Alcaraz giving this New York crowd exactly what they want.
This has been fearless in this 8th game so far.
Look at that over the course of the match. 15-2 on backhand winners.
Tsitsipas pressing this time. Still not done in this 8th game, the Greek.
40-30.
He's experienced enough to know if he can nick this point, get this back to deuce, the pressure will continue to mount. What firepower he produced in that game.
Take your pick. Where do you want him to hit the winner from? The forehand, the backhand. Which shot do you like better?
Final sets.
That was incredible. 90 miles an hour, that final strike from the Spaniard. It even got Juan Carlos Ferrero off his feet, I think.
He did. He stood up.
That's how good it was. 4 apiece. It's getting interesting now. 3 hours 45 on the clock. I mean, he's dangerous, isn't he?
I love that return right up the middle to set up the forehand. He had a good look at that. I like seeing him go big on that. Could have just given himself a little bit more clearance over the net with that top spin.
Just starting to feel like he's hitting a purple patch at just the right time here. And he's riding the wave of support coming down from these huge stands. Tsitsipas has to be fearful here. The quality of tennis in the last couple of minutes.
This looks like more of the first set tennis we saw from Alcaraz. To a 4-0 lead there.
Maintains his composure. That was a big point.
Good stuff from Tsitsipas. It's one of those matches where you I actually feel like I'm riding a roller coaster here. Keep grabbing something to hold on. I think most of the fans participating in this match feel the same way. Again to the forehand side with the second serve. More intelligent tennis from the world number 3.
Game. Tsitsipas.
Tsitsipas is refusing to back down.
5 games to 4. Final
Game
set.
away from victory. Serving then to stay in this final set. 4-5. It's yet another test for the teenager. See how he deals with this situation now. Deep into a 5th set. Control his emotions.
Forehand dropper. He's used it well. Front part of the court.
30 love.
It's there for him. Tsitsipas way back to try to defend against that immense pace. Alcaraz not hitting the serve as big as he might have at the beginning of this match, but hitting his spots well right now. That just getting into the body of Tsitsipas, unable to do anything with it. What do you think about it? He dealt with the pressure of 4-5 in the 5th. I'd say pretty well.
Five games all. Final set.
Just another service game, didn't he?
So many signs saying that this guy is going to be one day a great champion.
Thank you. Ready for play.
Now the focus back onto the Greek world number 3. It's his turn to come up with another good game on serve. No room for manoeuvre for the 3rd seed either at this stage. Remember, a tie-break at 6 apiece if we get there.
He's used the second serve into the forehand pretty often lately. See if Alcaraz will look for it. Particularly good one into the body.
30 love.
Don't want to use it too much. That monster's lying in wait.
30-15.
See ya.
Sends a message, doesn't it, to Tsitsipas? Got to maintain the quality on serve, otherwise that's the treatment it gets.
Good one at the body. First hand coughing Alcaraz a little bit with that second serve.
Tsitsipas.
I mean, how big was that forehand up the line? Wonderful defense from Tsitsipas this time. And gets his nose in front again.
By 6 games
6-5.
to 5. Final set.
Carlos Alcaraz then, the teenager. Once more under the spotlight. He dealt with it admirably when serving at 4-5. Can he do so once more? If he holds here, then we will be into a shootout. I've loved every minute of watching this guy today. What a start to the game.
Big forehand, great depth.
15 love.
It's an important first point there. Alcaraz stamping.
Goodness me.
30 love.
Back at the line. Right in the perfect spot. He didn't even go for the line. Just changing direction on this ball.
th winner of that backhand win. 55th overall from the Spaniard.
40 love.
23 forehands, 17 backhands.
You're serving 5-6 in the 5th. That's how you want to get it done. This is awesome.
6-all. Final set, tiebreak.
And you've got to love that, haven't you? That awareness of how he can use this support.
Thank you.
What a noise.
Ready for play.
Tiebreak to settle it.
Let's first service. Start 0. Tsitsipas.
Thinking that clearly in this situation.
I can't believe that Tsitsipas ran that shot down.
1-all.
Yeah, he's been going toe to toe with the third best player in the world. Pretty much exactly 4 hours.
Smart little positioning forehand there from Alcaraz. Didn't go for too much.
Alcaraz. Thank you.
Fearless stuff.
Tsitsipas has gone into the body in that ad court. That's the third time in a row. He got burned on that one. Didn't hit it big enough. First mini break of this 5th set breaker. Goes to the Spaniard.
Ready for play. Thank you. Three, 2. Alcaraz.
Again goes with the drop shot. It's effective. And they'll switch ends.
4-2. Alcaraz
with the advantage.
Such impressive poised tennis from Alcaraz. Didn't overhit. Saw the opportunity again in the drop shot. Took it.
This will be his first victory if he can finish it off against a top 10 player. Zverev, Nadal and Medvedev.
Thank you, please.
Lost comfortably on each occasion. Those were all earlier this season. It has been a different story today, though.
Alcaraz.
He was not too far away now.
Just 2 huge points. He just played like he just started the match.
Please. Five, 3.
Third ace of the tiebreaker here for Tsitsipas. He's hitting his spots well.
What a forehand that was, dipping, it was vicious, and it was too much for the world number 3.
6-3, Alcaraz.
And now, the teenager from Spain, on the brink of a famous, famous victory. Three match points.
Thank you. Please.
First one slips away.
Good return, not enough movement there. Alcaraz, understandable to be a little bit tight there. Still one more on his racket.
Second opportunity to finish off the third seed. It's long. We're missing the visual cue that we normally get from the line umpires. Let's take a closer look at this. Goodness me, you've got to be joking.
6-5.
Nobody in the stadium seemed to know whether that ball was in or out. 9 millimeters long.
Thank you. Players are ready. Thank you.
2 saved. Could this get any more dramatic? It is victory for Carlos Alcaraz. Listen to that noise.
6-3, 4-6, 7-6, love 6, 7-6.
The biggest victory of his career, his first top 5 win, and the first journey into the 4th round of the major for the young Spaniard. A phenomenal performance. Holds his nerve on the biggest stage in tennis. He's done it 6 in the 5th.